you can create your own formula to perform Excel calculations. You can also use a built-in Excel function. To get started creating formulas, place your cursor in the cell, and you always start with an equal sign. This tells Excel that you're building a formula. You can reference a different cell by either clicking on it with your mouse. Here I can see that it's highlighted and cell A3 is in blue because it was calculated programmatically. I can always type my equal sign and just put in the cell itself. For example, A3. Excel will automatically highlight it, which is a great visual cue for me to know that I've got the right cell. I can hit the Enter key, and there's my calculation. It doesn't matter if it's a number or if it's text. For example, I'll put in my word apples, and now I'll put in the value of cell B1. It even knows it's text. Remember, it's left aligned like text, whereas before it was right aligned. We can do calculations. I'll put in my equal sign. I'm looking for cell A1 minus cell A2. I'll hit the Enter key, and there's my value. And I can also use a built-in Excel function. Now this one's a little different because I need the name of the function, and then what's inside of it is always in between an open and closed set of parentheses. We still start with our equal sign. We always start with that. And now I'm going to use the function sum. So I type that in, and as soon as I put in my open parentheses, Excel is going to open up some helper text. It's telling me what parameters that function needs. For example, it needs all the numbers separated by commas. What I'm going to do is click and drag to select all the numbers that I want to calculate. This is one way I could do it. I'll put in my closed parentheses, and the colon in between means that it's doing a block, that is, a range of numbers. Cell A1 through A5. I'll hit the Enter key, and there's my sum. If I wanted to do an entire column, I could just click column A. I'll click the whole heading, and this one also looks a little bit different. As you can see, it's an A with a colon and another A. That means the entire column. I'll put in my closed parentheses, hit Enter, and there's my value. And I can always put in different numbers. For example, I can just sum cell A1 and A2. So I'll put in A1, that's my first number, and cell A2 is my second one. I don't need to know what they are. I only need to know where they are. I'll hit Enter, and there's my sum. If we head over to the Formulas tab, here's Excel's built-in function library. For example, we can look at all these text functions. We don't need to do functions on just numbers. We can absolutely do them based on text strings. If I hover my mouse over every one, it's going to tell me what it does. I can do calculations on dates, times, money, currency, everything. There's an extensive library. The most commonly used ones, however, are over here on the right-hand side in the Home tab, and I'm going to be going over those next.